Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Today we want to learn about carbohydrates for chapter 4. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are a group of compounds that contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. They include sugars, which are also known as simple carbohydrates, and starch and fibers. Carbohydrates are the basis of our diet. Carbohydrates in our diet can be less refined or more refined. Okay, there are some refined choices recommendation. If you have to choose either one, put bread color white bread or brown bread. So brown bread is a less refined carbohydrate. So you have to choose more foods with less refined carbohydrate. Okay, how about the whole grain story? Okay, this is the picture of whole grain. You can see the fiber-rich outer layer that protects the seed and contains B vitamins and trace mineral. We call it bran. And what is endosperm? Okay, endosperm, the middle layer that contains carbohydrates along with proteins. And how about germ? Germ is the small nutrient-rich core that contains antioxidants, including vitamin E, B vitamins, and also healthy fats. Okay, what about monosaccharide? Actually, monosaccharide is a simple sugar unit with include glucose, fructose, and galactose. Galactose widely distributes sugar in nature and used to produce energy in the body. Seldom consumed in monosaccharide form, blood sugar refers to glucose and produced in plants by a process of photosynthesis. Okay, what is fructose? Fructose, also known as a fruit sugar, found in fruit and honey, the sweetness of all monosaccharide. And what is galactose? Galactose rarely found in nature. Most dietary galactose is produced from lactose. For example, milk sugar by hydrolysis during the digestive process. Okay, let's see about the disaccharides. Disaccharide is two monosaccharide combination. Okay, in the disaccharide we find sucrose, lactose, and maltose. Actually, what is maltose? Maltose, malt sugar, consists of two glucose units. Glucose plus glucose is maltose and produced during starch digestion. Okay, seldom found naturally in the food supply, but it is consumed as an additive in numerous food products. What is sucrose? Sucrose, we call it table sugar, consists of one glucose unit and one and fructose unit. So glucose, fructose, we call it sucrose. Okay, for example, table sugar, cane sugar, and others. Okay, this is lactose. Lactose, or we call it milk sugar, consists of one glucose unit and one galactose unit. Okay, glucose and galactose. We call it lactose, and only sugar found naturally in animal. Polysaccharide. Polysaccharide is a complex carbohydrate or starch made up of many single sugar units linked together in chains, generally not sweet. Starchy carbohydrate is an important source of energy, and starch is found in a variety of foods. It is made up of many sugar molecules such as glycogen, starch, and okay, what is glycogen? Glycogen is a polysaccharide of glucose as a form of energy storage in animal, and carbohydrate storage molecule make up of highly branched chains of glucose molecules and glycogen in animal starch and stored in the muscles and in the liver. Source of energy and blood glucose supply. What is fiber? Dietary fiber constituent of plant cell walls and non-digestible carbohydrate. It is not digested by human enzyme. Okay, what is fiber? Fiber cannot be digested by human body and do not provide kilocalories and very beneficial health effect. Fiber related to terms related to the fiber is dietary fiber, soluble fiber, and insoluble fiber. Okay, soluble fiber can be found in foods such as nuts, seeds, fruits like the strawberries and many vegetables. And insoluble fiber, food like such as whole wheat and whole grain products, vegetable, and so on. Okay, carbohydrate provide energy, and for of course, extra glucose is stored as glycogen, and glucose that is not needed for energy can be stored as glycogen in the muscle and liver. Muscle glycogen provides glucose to muscle as an energy source during activity. Okay, diet in high carbohydrate is associated with dental caries and do not contribute, but this is not contribute to hyperactivity in children. Okay, carbohydrates in and of themselves are not fattening, but high fructose corn syrup can cause added kilocalories. And low carbohydrate weight loss diet is very effective for short-term weight loss, but no long-term study available currently. Okay, and diet high in sugar and refined starch increase the demand for insulin and may increase the risk of developing diabetes. Okay, how about lactose intolerance? Lactose intolerance is a condition which people have symptoms due to the decreased ability to digest lactose and sugar found in a milk product. Okay, lactose intolerance, the undigested lactose and the acid and gas produced by the bacteria digestion draw water into the intestine and cause abnormal distension, gas, cramping, and diarrhea. How about diabetes mellitus? This is symptom of diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus is a disease which the body ability to produce or respond to the hormone insulin is impaired, resulting in abnormal metabolism of carbohydrates and elevated levels of glucose in the blood and urine. Okay, diabetes treatment, diet, exercise, and also medication. Okay, we have two types of diabetes, diabetes type 1 and diabetes type 2. What is diabetes type 1? Diabetes type 1 is a form diabetes that caused by autoimmune disruption of insulin producing cells in the pancreas. And what is diabetes type 2? Diabetes type 2 occurs when insulin cannot function properly. Diabetes has short-term symptoms and long-term complications. Okay, blood glucose levels rise after eating because of glycemic index. What is glycemic index? Glycemic index is one of the to quantify the rising of blood glucose level after eating. And glycemic index classified into three categories, which are low, moderate, and high glycemic index. Okay, this is glycemic index three category: low, intermediate, and high. This is the example food item: high in glycemic index and low in glycemic index. Okay, this is the example glycemic index selected mentioned mixed food. So, how to switch to a low glycemic index diet? Okay, number one, include at least one low glycemic index food in every meal. Choose food that are high in dietary fiber, such as vegetables and whole grains. Number three, eat whole grain bread rather than white or wholemeal bread. Consume brown or unpolished rice instead of white or polished rice. And substitute spaghetti or with noodles with kway teow or mee. Okay. Also reduce the amount of potatoes. Make sure that vegetables and fruits make up half of your meal. And eat whole fruits with their skin if possible, rather than just drinking their juice. Okay, this is carbohydrate content of selection from each food group. Carbohydrate food source. Okay, that's all. Thank you.